Let's start by setting the foundation for all the questions that will follow. And I want to start with the most foundational paper that probably sparked all of this. So in a paper titled On What There Is, Willard Van Orman Quine said the following words: "A curious thing about the ontological problem is its simplicity. It can be put in 3 Anglo-Saxon monosyllables. What is there? It can be answered, moreover in a word, everything. And everyone will accept this answer as true. However, this is merely to say that there is what there is. There remains room for disagreement over cases, so the issue has stayed alive for centuries." So to set the foundation...
Such a great stylist. I have to comment. Like, he's such a beautiful writer.
Yeah, I completely agree. So let's set the foundation with Quine's words and his work. When we make these statements around unicorns don't exist, dragons don't exist, Pegasus is an example he used, doesn't exist, or when we say things like dogs are white, how would you break it apart with the work of Quine and try to extract what exists and what doesn't exist?
Yeah, great. So what Quine promised us was a methodology for extracting what exists and what doesn't exist. And that was groundbreaking. And that's why Quine is widely thought to have rehabilitated metaphysics. Because up until that point, people like Carnap had claimed that metaphysics was meaningless and that there was no sound methodology for pursuing it. It was basically, they viewed it as a kind of swapping of empty hunches and poetry, some poetic flourishes, but sort of devoid of scientific or empirical content, not serious intellectual pursuit. And Quine convinced most, but not all, philosophers who followed that there was a serious intellectual pursuit that was empirically constrained. And here's the idea. We take our best theory of the world, which for Quine was mathematical physics, and we then regiment it in an abstract language. For Quine, that would be first-order logic. And then we think about what kind of domain of entities we need to posit for the theory so regimented to come out true. And Quine says, these are the entities that we are committed to should we endorse the theory that has those commitments. And part of what convinced people that this method had teeth is that Quine himself reported having gone from the view that numbers don't exist to the view that, well, mathematical physics he thought that was our best going theory. And he thought that mathematical physics uses all sorts of mathematical devices, including numbers, and that we needed to posit mathematical entities in order to have the best understanding of how mathematical physics could be true. So Quine himself was moved by his own account of on what there is to embrace the existence of numbers. And so, this method can change your mind, and that feels like it has real teeth.